Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches, and today we are going to be continuing with Uncle from Another World. This will be episode 3. And yeah, you know what? It has been great to watch this show. It's also very sad that it's like in Netflix jail, because I want to do it officially, and also I don't really have time in my schedule right now to catch up at this point. So even if I wanted to not watch it officially and watch it on by other means, I don't think I'd be able to fit in posting all those videos and stuff. So like, this is just the schedule which I'm keeping, but I am seeing, you know, people post about the later episodes, and I have to keep scrolling past it real quick, even though I'm up to date technically. But anyway, Uncle from Another World. I am excited to watch this episode because last episode we got introduced to Fujimiya, I believe her name was, and she is a character that I already love. She's a character type that I just really enjoy. I like her design, and I'm hoping that she's going to stick around for this show because I love the uncle and the nephew's dynamic a lot. But I would like some change ups in that dynamic, and to have more characters come in and have this be a little bit more interesting and expand a little bit more outwardly into the world and get more characters and get a bigger ensemble piece going here. But yeah, last episode we had that mostly. We had some other stuff happen, but it's not worth going into. Just generally, we can just move on into this episode. I'm very excited to watch it. Please make sure, if you are on the channel, to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. And of course, I have a Patreon account, so you can watch full-length reactions to this episode and all the things that I've posted on the channel since the Patreon started, which is a lot of stuff at this point. I'm really building up a good amount of stuff in there, so please make sure to go over there and check that out if you can. I would really appreciate it. Lots of now One Piece stuff on there, Death Note stuff, all the full length of all the shows that I'm watching, so please make sure to check it out and get in on the ground floor while you can, while it's still, you know, as the prices are now. These are early day prices. Gonna change in the future. So Uncle from Another World, episode 3. Let's just get right into it. Here we go, right now. Oh, is that Tsundere girl? I expected her to come to the real world. It's just like that. She's just there when he shows up. Did that just say about the YouTube partner program? Yeah. Uh-huh. I vaguely remember. Ah! This is the thing that I have right now. I need 1,000 subscribers before I start monetizing this channel. I've done it before on other channels, so I'm ready for it. I've got plenty of watch time. You guys have watched a lot of my videos, which is great. Thank you. He's not very well liked by the looks of it. Oh no. Exactly like an orc. He doesn't look exactly like an orc. Ah, translation. I like this. That's great. It means that they can make as many references as they want in the world and not have to worry. That's a great idea. Oh my gosh. Is this an Attack on Titan reference? Yeah, it is. Damn. Spell cards? Wow, this is a lot like Attack on Titan. Look at that city. It looks exactly like, what, Shiganshina? It's literally Attack on Titan, but with a dragon. This should hold me off until the final season, part 3 of Attack on Titan. Whoa! That's awesome! Aw, she's so cool. That's true. Oh. This show has so much effort put into it. Oh. Oh my god. Is that the barrier? Oh my god. Oh, her moment. Poor girl. They changed it for the better. They're now gonna take more care with it. Oh my god. He had a whole one-sided romance going on in this world. Extorting! Oh my god. In what way? How are you gonna say it though? I don't know, sometimes people are just like, oh, you need support? Let's support you. Different areas of the internet. Wow. Okay, alright. But we still haven't gotten to the bit where the tsundere comes into the real world. Nice. Yes, it is. Oh. Oh. Oh, poor Fujimiya. Oh, look at her. Hmm? Here she is. Oh, or is that the uncle? Huh? Did he just transform himself into her? Is that what happened? Okay, yeah. Okay, alright. That makes sense. Damn. That sucks, it's not really her. That's so funny. Well, it's not necessary now. Yeah. I like this voice actor who's doing her. Oh my god, that voice acting. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought it was the uncle at first. She looks a lot like him. Look at that. Man, she cleaned up nicely. Like, look at her now. Look how cute she is now. Ah, yeah, this would be great if you were just watching this old dude and then suddenly he was an elf girl the next day. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Wow, the energy that he's speaking with. They only care about the girl. Age of VTubers. Oh my god. Whoa, that's an awesome transformation, actually. Damn. Damn. I really like the way that this show incorporates, like this feels like a very modern show, and it's funny because it actually doesn't look that modern, but all the subject matter is insanely modern, and so that's like super interesting. It makes me feel like what's it called? Aka Akasaka, the mangaka for Kaguya-sama and Oshi no Ko. He always, like, his storylines always feel really modern. It feels like he really understands, like, you know, the current technology and current trends and all that sort of stuff. So whenever I'm reading Oshi no Ko or I'm watching Kaguya-sama, I always think like, wow, like he understands this stuff, you know? You know, he'll understand being like left on red and read receipts, and he'll understand VTubers in Oshi no Ko, and he'll understand you know, the way that all these like the way that the internet works, the way that internet comments exist and stuff. And so there's so much stuff that he gets, and this show actually, it feels like whoever did Uncle from Another World understands that stuff as well. I really like the plot line of, like, they made a change to the YouTube Partner Program, and you need now 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. That's 100% accurate. That's exactly what you need, and it's still that to this day. And I know, obviously, because I have run many channels, including this one, and I have run, like, the thing is, like, I've done YouTube stuff for like almost all of my life. Basically, since I think it was like 2007 or something. I was like 10 years old, and I was making YouTube videos because I've just always liked to do it. So, like, you know, I've posted so much stuff over the years, and so this channel was just like the newest, the freshest and the newest, and the one that's the combination of all of my powers into one. But because of that, yeah, I've had like varied amounts of success. So I've had, like, you know, one channel be very popular, and I have a, like, you know, some people might know what it is. I have a YouTube play button up there for it. And then I've had, you know, some small channels. And so yeah, that, but the thing is that that gate of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is a pretty significant hurdle. Because, yeah, I've, you know, maybe had 2 channels do that. Other than this one. I mean, no, this one hasn't even yet, because this one doesn't have 1,000 subscribers yet. So for some people, the subscriber count is the big hurdle, because you kind of, like, you'll get a lot of subscribers if you have like a video go like viral. But if you have like a lot of consistent viewership, then you're not going to get as many subscribers generally, because it keeps like the people who watch just come back, and so it's just a small thing and it doesn't really expand outward. That's kind of what this channel has right now. I mean, this channel is growing, and especially like lately with One Piece on this channel and stuff, the channel has continued to grow, but it keeps in a tight little knit for the most part and just slowly expands. But for other channels who have like 1 or 2 videos go super viral, and then they have like, you know, a couple other videos sporadically, or they don't have any other videos, it's just like 1 or 2, they'll get a lot of subscribers, but not as many watch hours. Because, I mean, the video that might have gone viral might have been a 30-second video or whatever, and so 4,000 watch hours is a lot of watch hours to get. So that's the thing, like this channel got 4,000 watch hours super easily, but that's because I do super long videos. I've posted videos over an hour long on this channel. So if like a video that was over an hour long got, you know, 400 views, then it would just take 10 of those videos essentially. Obviously not everyone watches the full hour, but you get what I mean. So yeah, like that's the thing. Like this channel got 4,000 watch hours easily, like that. But the 1,000 subscribers is the hurdle. So I think that's why they put both in place, because they want channels that have the potential to explode, but also have, you know, consistent viewership. It's also super annoying to get to that point, and it used to be much easier. But well, I just think it's really cool that the show had that as a plot line in here. I love the idea of the translation on the memories, because it means if they ever make a reference, like even accidentally they make a reference in the script that they shouldn't know about, then you can just, like, you know, say, oh well, the reference was actually translated from a reference that they made, but you wouldn't have understood it. So that's a great idea. I mean, that's kind of like the Doctor Who. Doctor Who had like a universal translator, I'm pretty sure. Like, I mean, a lot of sci-fi stuff has had universal translators. That's not a new concept, but I just love the idea of it translating references and stuff into references that you'd understand, because that's what translators, like a translator in real life, that's generally what their job is. Localizing references is a big part of that. So if it's like, oh, you wouldn't understand, like, you know, a Western audience wouldn't understand a reference to this old Japanese whatever, if it's not pertinent to the story that it's the Japanese thing, then you would change it to something that Western audiences would understand. The tsundere, so it's kind of sad that it didn't end up being the tsundere. They actually did really trick me then. But I feel like, I don't know. Well, yeah, I felt like maybe she would come into the show, but now that they did this, I feel like maybe she won't. I don't know. But I kind of don't want to just see her through the lens of the isekai. I want to actually have her, like, interact with our protagonist and stuff. But I have no idea if they're going to have that happen. Anyway, it's just, I thought that was very funny. The tsundere... it's interesting because he, like, okay, I get he doesn't know the tsundere type, so because of that, all he thinks is this is actually just a really mean girl, which we can't really blame him for. I can be very frustrated, and the main character can be very frustrated at all the ways he's acting, but at the same time, like, if you didn't know that archetype and you, like, weren't really media literate per se, I mean, he is media literate, but he's media literate from ages ago, then yeah, you would just think, like, this girl, like, never says sorry, she only insults my appearance, she calls me an idiot constantly, like, of course I don't like her, of course I don't want to hang out with her. But it's just so frustrating because it's like, yeah, we know that that all of those things are, you know, teasing and forms of affection, and the point is she does, like, stay by his side this whole time, and she and yeah, she, like, helped him out and actually, like, stopped the townspeople from turning against him and constantly defended his honor to the town, and then he left. And the transformation animation was really cool when it transformed from the elf to him, and it, like, didn't cut away. It actually showed the full transformation. I don't know how you would do that. Like, I'm not an animator, so I don't know how an animator would go about doing that. I assume maybe you draw her face in that position, you draw his face in that position, then you, like, overlay them on top of each other, and then, like, slowly draw you know, the frames between, you go like, okay, the eyes are a bit smaller, so I'm just gonna extend out the eyes slowly, and while that's happening, the mouth is gonna stretch and whatever. Like, I imagine that's what you do, but it still looks really cool, and I really appreciate that they did that. But yeah, anyway, that is the episode. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe. And make sure to follow my Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon down in the description below. You can get full-length reactions to this and all the other stuff on my channel, and all the stuff coming in the future. I'm also gonna do other stuff on that in the future. Like, I've recorded a video about Oshi no Ko that I'm gonna put up about the manga Oshi no Ko. And I'm just like, it's just me talking about it, you know, but that's just something extra that patrons will get, and that won't be posted on YouTube. So if you want to see that sort of stuff, go to my Patreon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.